the Milwaukee Public Museum asked me if it could use some of my video of red-winged blackbirds. I said it would be an honor. In the museum's video, you will see that sometimes scientists have to kill animals to study them. The accompanying article discusses this. Here is the Milwaukee Public Museum's video entitled Untold Red-Winged Blackbird.
We're here in the museum's ornithology collection to bring you a bird whose call echoes through most of the United States, the red-winged blackbird. The red-winged blackbird is an early spring migrant to Wisconsin. They start showing up at the end of February or the beginning of March every year. Red-winged blackbirds spend the winter in the southern parts of the United States and migrate further north to their breeding grounds in the upper US and Canada. Males have what are called epaulets. They're these red shoulder patches that are typically hidden, but when they're displaying or calling, they're visible. Females are typically darker colored and don't have those epaulets. Males, as the early migrants, set up a territory, and then females will come into that territory if they're attracted to the male and build nests. And a male typically defends a territory with about 10 nests in it. Red-winged blackbirds live in marshy areas, like the edges of ponds, sometimes farm fields. They like a lot of water around them. And they typically feed on insects and grain. The song that you will often hear is this conclary call that is very typical of the species. Males use it to set up a breeding territory and defend that territory from other birds and anything that might intrude into it. The museum's collections have about 30,000 bird specimens. That includes nests and eggs, taxidermy mounts, and study skins. Study skins are specimens that are primarily for scientific use. It reveals all the details that scientists need, like the length of the body and the length of the beak, along with all the data that's scientifically important, but it doesn't really tell you anything about how the animal looks or acts in real life. Data on museum specimens tells us where that specimen was collected, who collected it, when they collected it. Sometimes there's other details about where the specimen lived or what it was doing when it was collected, and that forms the basis of a lot of our scientific knowledge. So study skins like these red-winged blackbirds allow scientists to answer a variety of questions. Like, when does this species migrate? Or where does it migrate? Where does it go in the winter? Where does it go in the summer? What kind of plumage does it have at different times of year? Are these two birds that I'm looking at the same species? There's really a lot of information that you can get out of a study skin and its data.